I should have been on Sigma 04 by now. Nothing but blue skies, beaches, and college girls.